Hello, everybody. It's Dragon Quest Builders with me, Get Dave. I hit the confirm button, and it brought us here. Yes, my heart started beating faster. Well, I didn't come up with them. Sure. Well, I'm gonna build what I want to build. I think it's gonna send me to the next island. Sure. Yeah, at some point. Yeah, well, I mean, not right now. Okay, okay. We need to pick a good location. Man, so many monsters up here. Okay. Well, it's nice I can build these as I need them. Perfect. We will need scarecrows and that sort of thing, but let's start with the good blocks. Oh, bricks. Yeah, absolutely I'm doing that. I assume earth and oil or something? Maybe wheat? Or just earth. Even better. Hardwood tile, excellent. Because I want to have a lot of hardwood here. Oops. Crazy paving. We already have access to stairs and unlimited supply. Brick border. Alright, color me interested. Oh, cool! We'll change shape in a corner. How delightful, everyone. We have some pretty nice doors. We'll need plenty of those. A couple people remarked that we needed more windows. I don't disagree. Sure. I am excited to know what that ends up being. Medicinal mortar. Oh, okay, so it's like a pestle and mortar, just different. Okay. Yeah, we'll get to that. I have a specific... Well, yeah, we'll make one right now. Just one because I don't have a ton of glow drops. Nothing for the ceiling blocks, hey? So, this is going to be a medium big project. Perfect. We're basically going to make a hotel. It looks like I won't be able to have a roof. So that's too bad. That's fun. I maxed out the level on the Furrowfield Island. Okay, we can build like support brackets. Potentially for a roof, but... Yeah, and that's not nice enough. Keep up the good work. I'm not in an urgent rush to build the chimney. Alright, fine! Alright, I'll take them seriously.
Yeah.
Alright, we're just gonna do the basic structure for now, so... Get a few of those going. And... that ought to do it. And lots of softwood. We're gonna need... oh, the bridge might be kind of nice to have a little bit of. Oh, we probably don't need 1,000. We're gonna need some lighting. Don't know about the boarding. Oh yeah, we'll get some padded floor. A good number of doors. We're gonna need the bathroom style doors. Show a bit more restraint on those, because we don't have an unlimited supply of those. Cool 20 side doors. Yeah, we'll pass on that for now. Oh, planter. Lovely. Ooh, a stove. And a cook fire. Alright, we can have some upgrades here. I think we're going to be stuck with ceramic sconces for a while. Hey, screw you, buddy. Alright. Yeah, I wasn't doing anything important anyway. No good monsters acting like they own the place. Alright. Because that is actually down in a pretty barren spot, right? So I think the real action is going to be up around here. We're going to need a pretty big clearing. And yeah, I'm going to run this episode a little long just because we had some slow parts near the beginning. I want to try leaving a lot of the nature intact, but... No, you know what? We've got to do it right in the middle. And I'm going to level this. Yeah, right in the middle. Oh, this is going to be awesome. Okay. So, I've let you know a couple of the ideas at Hotel. There's also a couple other key inspirations we're going for here. And this is, I think, going to be a really fun side project. Not necessarily little. Gonna backpedal on that one thing. Oh, man. Unbreakable bricks right there. Why have to be unbreakable? Well, we can build up to that. Like, I want a relatively clear slate for some monumental architecture, you know? I'm hoping at some point we'll get our hammer upgraded and we'll be able to smash some of these things. Oh yeah, bread meat. I like that I was too hungry to eat for that one moment. So, I saw a picture. It was an architect's render of the idea for a pseudo-futuristic. You're gonna think sci-fi when I say that. Just think like modern, based on environmental constraints in the future. So it's like, okay, it's like an idea for a green building, or is this massive apartment building, and imagine it looks more like a tree and has a lot of nature built into it. So rather than being this giant rectangle where a lot of the apartments would have only one window, it's a bit more spindly, and the different floors are layered differently. So like there's some offsetting going on there. And the reason, you know, let's clean out the inventory properly here. And the reason is so that you can get more light exposure. And then imagine all these outside things where we would normally have a window. They're also going to have a window and a deck, and you would have a tree and like massive foliage on every deck. So it's almost like half your apartment is nature. So we're going to do that. We're going to have a central area. We're going to have a swimming pool in there and some vegetation as well. And the facilities on the main floor, stairs going up, and then a bunch of nice rooms going on the second floor. So everyone's going to be kind of together, but with a little bit of privacy. That's the plan. We're going to see if reality can live up to what we're imagining. We'll plunk some more stony soil here. Because again, we're going to have a pretty big footprint for this building. Don't necessarily have to fill in everything perfectly. And I mean, we'd get some serious bonus points if it was not a rectangle in its overall shape. Just from me. Peace. Oh! Oh, come on! Well, I tried. Man, look at Melroth go. Thanks for the experience points, buddy. Every second counts with that. You know what? We're probably going to double up on height there. All clear. Good work, Brittany. Oh, thank goodness. Sweet medicinal herbs. Keep growing that as well. Oh, I can't lift it up. Okay, that's fine. And of course we want the waterfront view, right? What would be the point if we didn't have that? Might make it more on this level, though. You know what? Yeah, no, we can work with this. Part of the problem is I'm being a little precious, and I don't want to wreck any of the nature I already planted. We might have to relocate a little bit of it, but with the glove I can just pick it up and put it down, which is nice. Alright, and it's going to be a little bit of redundant work, like some blocks are going to get placed more, like, placed and then lifted up. Because, like, you know, I want to have a pool in the middle. And that's likely going to be central. We'll see, right? And in terms of Dragon Quest Builders parlance, it's not going to constitute like the overall hotel won't constitute room because it'll probably be too big, but it's going to have a lot of sub-rooms, so those should make the cut. That's what all our side doors are. Those are going to be for people's balconies. There we go. Look at the space we're having, or we're going to have to work with. 'Tis a glorious canvas to paint upon. With me, get daved. Perfect. Rain's stopping. I can always tell because the music comes back. And I think I'm just going to try to structure everything around that clump of unmovable earth. It'll be easier that way. Because that's right where I want to have my pool. Okay. We'll just leave it like that, even though it's a little ugly. We can use this to start. I think we might be a little tiny because, again, and you might be thinking, oh, Dave is biting off more than he can chew. It's such a big first project, but because of the idea for multiple individual rooms coming off of a central core, it's gonna like radiate out a kind of a large footprint in that way. Yeah, okay, this will work. That'll be main floor, so I wanted to have bathrooms and stuff at that place. Okay. The bench is that way, which means that's going to be our front entrance. Just fiber to me now. Don't do it, slimes. You're nothing other than sconce oil to me. Alright. Yeah, I know we're spending a lot of time getting this all set in place, but it will be worth it. I can't actually promise that. But I mean, that's the nature of doing something creative, and I'm hoping it's just a little peaceful thing in your day. It's relaxing. There's nothing destructive about it, except when we get attacked by horrible monsters. Okay, confirm. Yeah. Let's get our steps. And our side doors. And our bread. We're gonna need to eat that. Oh, perfect. I actually have maybe just the right amount for something. Okay. And I will name it the Grand Budapest Hotel. Yeah, we're not in Budapest, don't worry about that. It's a good movie, check it out. If you like capers. You know what? If we push it this far, we're gonna have to deal with the collision with the environment there. With that natural rock outcropping. So we'll push this back just a little bit. And then we don't have to really worry about it anymore. Alright. Not exactly what I had in mind. Also not what I had in mind. There we go. Okay. We've got ourselves a grand stairway. You know, if you ruin what I'm doing, I will lose my mind. Not actually really clear what they're going to fight. Oh, me! Hello? And goodbye. Guess that's how we're gonna get bread. Alright, maybe we'll go for some symmetry here. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks, and then we bring it in a notch. 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we poked out an extra 2. and then a 1. We can probably push it a little further in that direction. Maybe it's just fine as it is, though. Yeah, no, we'll go a little bit further. Because I don't want to deal with that right there. Okay, so I did 2 more on the angle. And I mean, we can have floating structures, and we will do that, but like when it's something that's supposed to be floating. I have half a mind to have like an island you have to sail to, or like windbreak to, I should say. Fine, we won't bury her alive. This is gonna drive me crazy that I know there's an empty gap in there. Maybe we'll say it's a secret place for treasure. Thanks for getting out of there. Alright, we keep... I'm not going to fill it in much further, actually, because here... is where it's going to be pool time. And... that's going to be our exact width, I think. And I'm going to use brick to line the pool. It's like a bit of a material contrast, but you know, it's like, it's a pool. You gotta tile that, right? Alright, before I get into trouble for this. And we're going to roundify the pool a little bit. I just thought of that, but we should make that happen. It's also going to have, you know, incremental depth like any good pool. Yeah, it's only going out 3 to this side. I think we can do... we'll go incremental and make it a little bit bigger. Okay, so now it's equal, I think? No, 1 more. All right. Yeah, it's probably much faster. It's not going to be a super huge pool. I do want to make a water slide going into it, which we can do with a combination of water and a couple other things. We'll get there when we get there, though. And it's going to be a pretty fun upgrade for the people of Furrowfield. Believe you me. Alright, pretty good. Yeah, maybe we'll start bringing it in right there. It's not like perfectly circular, but that's not the end of the world, I don't think. Just because I really don't want to interfere with the river we made too much. It's delightful. That's what that is. And yeah, we're gonna have a deep end and a shallow end. No lifeguard. Sorry. Maybe we'll pretend you're the lifeguard. Do you know how to do that? We're of course very safety conscious on the Isle of Awakening. Those sorts of things are always shockingly disappointing. Well. There we go. Fill it in. So, I mean, we've got to have some change rooms, keep in mind. Got to have a bathroom. We'll have some tubs outside the main pool area. Yeah, and I think we'll have to expand a little bit. Or you know what, actually? I have an interesting idea. We won't have to expand a little bit. I don't mind if the structure bows out a little bit. That'd be okay. So maybe that's what we'll do. Oh, exciting times. Alright. So we gotta increase the depth now. I'll probably go... I think 2 levels deeper. Because, you know, we want to be able to do some proper swimming here, right? This is our own little imagined utopia. So I'm gonna have my own private island. I don't care that the ocean's right there. I want me some good swimming. Maybe we get our first snapshot doing this as well. But I'm very excited for it. If you're having yourself a bad day, maybe imagine you're gonna visit here. And if you have Dragon Quest Builders, you'll be able to. Have yourself a nice little day on the Channel Isle of Awakening. It'll be a good time, gang. I actually didn't have to dig that deep on that side, but it's okay. Yeah, we'll just layer it that way and it'll all be good. All right. Yeah, so this is what I was talking about where earlier I was saying, okay, we're gonna layer up, and then I'm gonna have to undo some of the work. It's this. But again, having the blank canvas and then You know, sometimes you start with a white canvas, let's say, you paint it black, and then there's a couple spots you end up painting white. It's still easier to do it that way. Oops. You know, we should put a ladder in here. An egress ladder. That'd be a good thing. And I was feeling a little bad about the mismatch. Whoop. Between the brick and the hardwood. Like, not matching super perfectly. But now that I think about it, the brick's gonna, like, look quite charming. As a contrast to the nice crystal blue water. So that's neat. Oops. No, go down! Also, I mentioned this earlier. There's like that super deep pool I was talking about. One sec. I can't wait till I shut you out of here. Well, Roth, can you help me with the big guy? Thank you. Like how the slime showed up and just taken the full brunt of Malroth's fury. This is probably a good maximum depth. I sort of had a pattern going where I was going 2 deeper at a time. But what we have is fine. And if you're wondering, are we going to go to this length for like every time we come back to the Isle of Awakening? The answer is, I don't know. I'm not doing this specifically as part of the Furrowfield adventure. I'm doing it just because I wanted to have something cool, and I've been a little bit inspired by some of the cool snapshots I've been seeing, which is like exactly why they have that feature in the game. Oh no, the one is in the corner doesn't match. I like that the blocks auto-recover in a reasonable amount of time, no less. I may have to space stuff out just to make... Well, yeah, I don't know, you'll see. Based on the way water flows in this game, it might be a little waterfall-y in here, but we'll see. Oh, goodness. For those of you familiar with the control scheme, you'll know what happened there. Okay. It's really interesting that it's not symmetrical. Oh, I didn't build it that way, that's why. Well. That's absolutely infuriating. Oh, and then that's why it didn't line up on the road. Dang it. Well, give yourself some Get Dave points if you noticed. Oh boy. That ain't right. I don't mind if we have brick underneath. Yeah, now we're good, right? Perfect. Like nothing ever happened. And no one's the wiser. Okay, so we go 1, 2, 3, and then double. And I think we just had, yeah, that's all we have for detailing on the front, so that's all we'll have at the back. We'll probably have additional entrances to the structure. We'll worry about that later. There we go, everyone. Our ground level... ground level footprint is done. Come on, there we go. There we go. 'Tis solid, except for the hollow point where we're putting the bodies. You know, I think we will. Ease in those corners a little bit. So we've got ourselves a nice water level. Let's see if I can figure out how to make it like a flatter pool. Maybe we'll do that next time. For now, though, everyone, we imagine lovely things to come.